The year is 2001. The world is a very dangerous place. As the fragments of the former Soviet Union slide deeper and deeper into chaos, the forces of crime and terror expand to fill the vacuum. There is war in the Balkans, war in the Middle East, war in a dozen hotspots around the world. Outnumbered and under siege, the Western democracies desperately struggle to keep the growing disorder from spilling across their borders. On the front lines of this strange war is the Counter-Terrorism Task Force, codenamed Rainbow. Operating out of bases on both sides of the Atlantic, Rainbow operatives are poised to strike at a moment's notice anywhere on the globe. Although their existence is secret, their combined courage and vigilance have saved the lives of millions. Yet even now a new enemy looms in the east. An enemy greater than any Rainbow has ever faced. An enemy able to strike when and where he pleases, bound only by his own hatred and ambition. An enemy armed with the most fearsome weapon known to man.
Target acquired. Go, go, go!
Operation Pandora Trigger. A group of Egyptian extremists have stormed the Museum of Art in New York City during the opening festivities of a new exhibition of Egyptian antiquities. Your mission is to retake the building with minimal loss of life.
Looks like we've got some new team members. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. But try to save the introductions for later. We've got work to do. Normally, the feds handle hostage situations on American soil, but apparently, we've got some very high-profile foreign nationals in there. Among others, the French Prime Minister's daughter. As a result, Paris and Brussels have both insisted that Rainbow run the extraction instead. Washington's not arguing. They just want those folks out. One more thing. Try to keep the collateral damage to a minimum. This is a museum, after all, not a shooting gallery.
We've got a lot of people watching this one. Don't let me down.
Goodbye!
It's okay.
Get right behind you.
Here.
Come with me.
Get me out of here.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Arctic Flare. Japanese terrorists have seized a petromech oil tanker off the coast of Japan and are threatening to destroy it with explosives. Your mission is to board the vessel and neutralize the aggressors before they can trigger the explosive devices.
Good work in New York. Intelligence is still trying to figure out how a small-time regional group like the Islamic Vanguard managed to launch an operation in the States. It's pretty obvious they had help. We just don't know from where. The people holding the tanker are rabid anti-nuclear types. They won't hesitate to blow the ship if they suspect you're on board. If that happens, the resulting oil slick will foul the plumbing of at least 3 nearby seawater-cooled reactors and bring down half of Japan's power grid. You'll have to hit them hard and fast.
one piece. Threat neutralized. Got him!
Objective completed.
Keep your head down.
Get
Roger
me out
that.
of here.
Escorting precious cargo. Come with me.
Am I safe now? Am I safe now?
Keep your head down.
Am I safe now?
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Sand Hammer. Gunmen have seized a seawater treatment plant in Oman and are threatening to release a neural toxin into the local water supply if their demands are not met. Plant workers have also been taken hostage. Your mission is to liberate the plant and halt the release of the toxin.
The situation in Oman doesn't add up. People holding the plant are novices, ex-students and small-time agitators. But they're very well armed, and they've managed to get a hold of a canister of Kurov DK, an old Soviet nerve agent. It's very nasty stuff, not the sort of thing you'd expect from a group of amateurs like this. Just like with the Islamic Vanguard assault on the Met, it feels like someone bigger has put them up to it. Dr. Holt is with the Strategic Studies Institute. They're working with our intelligence people to see if they can track down who's pulling the strings.
You can't just buy Soviet nerve gas on the black market. Whoever's behind this has connections in both the Russian military and the Islamic terror underground. We're probably talking either an ex-KGB agent or a crime boss from one of the southern republics, or both. These days in Russia, there's so much overlap between the government and the mafia, it's hard to tell which is which.
Let's get back in one piece.
What was that?
Keep your head down.
I'm right behind you. Get me out of here.
Objective completed.
What?
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Lost Thunder. A helicopter containing NATO officials has been shot down over the city of Jakovica in Kosovo. The officials have been taken hostage by Serbian army irregulars. Your mission is to enter the contested area of the city and safely extract the hostages.
The chopper was on its way back to the USS Nimitz from the peace talks at Pristina. Half a dozen people were on board, including some very senior policy people. We've been brought in because NATO wants to keep this operation totally black. Apparently, the Serbs want the treaty bad enough that they're willing to look the other way while we take out the bad guys. They just don't want to hear us gloat about it the next day.
Могу больше! I can't take it!
Keep your head down.
I'm right
Roger
behind
that.
you. Am I safe now?
Come with me.
Am I safe now?
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Perfect Sword. 3 days ago, Middle Eastern terrorists gained control of an Aegean Airlines airliner. The airplane is now stranded without fuel at Brussels airport. Several hostages have already been executed. Your mission is to retake the airliner before further killings occur.
Samed Vezirjadeh. Remember that name. He's a major player in the oil mafia in Azerbaijan. Very rich, very powerful, very anti-Western. We've tied him to the attack at the Met, the nerve gas release in Oman, and now this airplane hijacking. He's not even bothering to cover his tracks. He knows that with the current political chaos in Azerbaijan, there's no way we can touch him through normal channels. The oil mafia controls more territory than the Azeri government does. As for this current situation, in exactly 1 hour, the authorities at the Brussels airport will send out tanker trucks to refuel the jet. That will be our window to strike. Follow the trucks across the tarmac and take out the bad guys.
Vezirjadeh's motives are unclear. He's obviously not helping his oil business by backing operations like this. It looks as though what we have here is an idealist. He's launched his own private war against the West, and he's funding it entirely out of his own pocket.
You're the best of the best. Remember that. It's okay. You're
Lead the
safe
way.
now.
Lead the way.
Escorting hostage.
I'm right behind you.
Come with me.
Get me out of here!
Get me out of here.
Come with me.
Mission
I'm right behind you.
success.
Out of here.
Objective
Escorting
completed. Operation Crystal Ark. An anonymous informant has revealed the location of Vezirjade's Dukkha in the Caucasus. Your mission is to infiltrate the area, plant surveillance devices within the building, and escape undetected.
We've had a lucky break. Apparently, that hijacking was the last straw. One of Vezirjade's business associates has come forward. He'll only talk under conditions of absolute anonymity, but everything he's told us so far checks out 6 ways to Sunday. He's given us the location of one of Vezirjade's country houses. It's a favorite meeting place for the principals in his terror network. If we can get a bug in there, we may be able to predict where he's going to strike next. By the way, the decision from the higher-ups is to keep the Georgian government in the dark about this. Vezirjade has too many friends in high places. If you get caught, NATO will deny that Rainbow even exists.
Not to you I am speaking, because with this airplane matter, it's clear now Samet is, out of control. Now in Russia I am a businessman, entrepreneur. Killing airplane passengers, that's not good business. That is madness. His dacha is near the Black Sea, but he is not often there, yes? He is moving here, there, always. But his men are there, and they talk, and they make plans, and perhaps you will hear something to help you, huh? In return for this information, I want nothing. Please understand, I'm not stool pigeon. I am merely, as I say, businessman. Oh, and patriot.
Plant the devices and get out. No fancy stuff.
Objective completed. Objective completed. Objective completed. Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Silent Drum. Terrorists have stormed a television studio in London during a broadcast debate on European fiscal policy. Senior officers from the central banks of France, Spain, and the Netherlands have all been taken hostage. Your mission is to recapture the station with minimal loss of life.
The bugs you planted in Vezirjade's house are working perfectly. Now we listen and wait. The people controlling the station call themselves the People's Parliament. They're British neo-Nazis, not too organized, but very violent. They've been broadcasting their manifesto non-stop for the last 4 hours, and they say they'll kill the hostages if anyone tries to pull the plug. No slip-ups, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to have an audience for this one.
Be careful out there.
Who's there?
check.
Grenade! Ask for it!
Safe now?
Am I safe
the
now?
way.
Tango down! Tango down!
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Feral Burn. Intelligence gathered from Vezirjade's Dukkha has revealed that criminal elements are illegally buying weapons from sources within the Russian military. Another purchase is scheduled to take place tonight at Dockside in St. Petersburg. Your mission is to prevent this exchange.
Good work in London. They tell me you were the top-rated program on 3 continents. This intel about the weapons exchange is our first payoff from those bugs you planted. Normally, we wouldn't call out the cavalry over a few crates of hot AK-47s, but the way Vezirjade's men were talking, this delivery is something special. We can't let the Russian authorities in on this. There's no telling who's involved. Just like in Georgia, if you get caught, you're on your own.
The men making the buy work for a Russian gangster named Maxim Kutkin. He's a small-timer who's made a name for himself by brokering arms deals for people like Vezirjade. I should add that he also happens to be Lukyan Barsakov's son-in-law. Barsakov runs the Moscow Authority, the largest criminal operation in Russia. They call him the Russian Godfather. With connections like Vezirjade and Barsakov, Kutkin's star is definitely on the rise.
This one is important, folks. I'm counting on you.
Acknowledge. Check.
Не могу больше! Убегай, убегай, убегай!
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Diamond Edge. Nuclear weapons-grade plutonium has been recovered during a Rainbow interdiction operation in St. Petersburg. The material has been traced to a weapons storage facility near Murmansk. Your mission is to raid the facility and take control of any remaining fissile material.
You hit the jackpot. Those suitcases contained almost $2 million American and enough plutonium to level a city. The installation the material came from is a storage facility for tactical warheads used by the Russian Navy. It's run by a Colonel Rudenko, who until yesterday had a perfect service record. The Kremlin publicly admits nothing, but privately they're extremely embarrassed. They've agreed to let Rainbow shut Rudenko's operation down. That's how little confidence they have in their own forces. Be sure to bring the good colonel out alive. We'll want him for questioning.
We've been afraid something like this would happen for a long time. The Russian military is coming apart at the seams. Some units haven't been paid for over a year. It was only a matter of time before there was a major security breach. The Kremlin is taking a huge gamble in using Rainbow for this operation. The only people who know about this are the president and a few of his closest aides. If this operation is botched, it'll bring down the government.
tangos have body armor. Place your shots carefully. Tango down!
Не могу больше!
Acknowledged. It's okay.
I'm
You're
right
safe
behind
now. Stay here.
I'll
Check.
stay right here.
Один!
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Silver Snake. Rainbow's Russian informant has revealed that a major meeting of Vezirjade's men will take place at his Georgian Dacha. Your mission is to raid the meeting and obtain a set of computer files that are believed to contain details of Vezirjade's nuclear weapons purchases.
Very clean work in Murmansk. There hasn't been a word of it in the Russian press. We finished questioning Rudenko. He sold plutonium to Kutkin twice before, enough material for 4 low-yield bombs. We don't think Vezirjade has a working device yet. If he did, he would have used it already. But the situation could change at any moment. It is absolutely essential that you recover those files, no matter what the cost.
I am disgraced. I have betrayed both my country and my God. But what else was I to do? There was no money. My men had no food. All that came from Moscow was empty promises. Why should honest men starve while gangsters prosper?
The nuclear bombs it was then? Oh, that what I was afraid of. Maxim promised that was only the guns, but he is greedy, he is ambitious. Believe me when I say I didn't know things had gone so far. Samet will stop at nothing. He will not hesitate to use those bombs on military bases, on ports, on cities, no matter the consequence. That's how much he hates the Americans and their friends.
Стреляй!
Objective completed. Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Oracle Stone. Intelligence gathered from the raid on Vezirzadeh's Dukka has revealed that Kutkin is assembling nuclear weapons at an unknown location in Siberia. Your mission is to infiltrate Kutkin's private spa, plant surveillance devices, and escape without being detected.
Those files you pulled out of Vezirzadeh's computer have given us a much clearer picture of what's going on. Kutkin has set up an operation somewhere in Siberia to turn the raw plutonium into working bombs. We need to know where it's located, so we can go in and shut it down. Kutkin's spa is in the countryside, near Smolensk. He and his cronies snapped it up cheap during the breakup of the Soviet Union and have turned it into their own private resort. It's not particularly well guarded, but Kutkin has a number of house guests at the moment, so it may be tough getting in and out without being seen.
Remember, this is a recon mission. If they see you, that's it.
Objective completed. Objective completed.
Check. Check. Check.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Temple Gate. Terrorists have stormed the Opera House in Prague during a command performance. The Czech president has been taken hostage, along with several prominent diplomats. Your mission is to liberate the hostages with minimal loss of life.
This is Vezirjade's payback for the strike on his dacha. The group that's holding the building is a smorgasbord of his terrorist underground. Neo-Marxists, Basque separatists, Islamic fundamentalists. The cost to set up an operation like this must have been staggering. We're monitoring the bugs you left behind in Kutkin Spa, but we haven't gotten anything useful yet.
President Hasek has been pushing the recent Czech crackdown on organized crime. That's probably how he got on Vezirjade's hit list. They're demanding the release of virtually every terrorist arrested over the last 5 years, as well as the delivery of a huge cache of weapons. There's no chance of these demands being met, and Vezirjade knows it. He's just showing us that despite our best efforts, he can strike when and where he pleases.
We've got a lot of people watching this one. Don't let me down. Alpha, go. Contact. Got him! Got him! It's okay.
I'm
You're
right
safe
behind
now.
you. I'm right behind you. Lead the way.
It's okay.
Lead
You're
the
safe
way.
now.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Sargasso Fade. Intelligence gathered from Kutkin's spa has located his nuclear weapon production facility in an abandoned radar base near the Siberian town of Svetlogorsk. Your mission is to raid the base and shut down its operation.
We'll run this operation in several stages. The first step in the plan is to sever all communication between the base and the outside world. Think carefully about who and what you're taking along on this one. Once you're on the ground in Siberia, you'll be on your own. There won't be time to send in any backup. The communications facility is on a hill overlooking the main base. Be sure you don't alert the main base of your presence. You'll deal with them soon enough. Kutkin has a whole team of ex-Soviet scientists working for him. Willingly or not, we don't know. Try to keep as many of them alive as possible. We'll want to question them later.
Mr. Clark, I pray there is still time to stop Vezirzade's monstrous undertaking. If I had acted sooner, this never would have happened. I am to blame for this, as much as Maxim or that pitiful colonel. I am a man of responsibilities, and I have let others shoulder my burden for too long. So, before it is too late, these things must be put right, and I will see to it myself.
These tangos have radios. Time your assault carefully.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Majestic Gold. Communication between the base and the outside world has been cut. Your final objective is to enter the main complex and use explosive charges to destroy the core of the bomb manufacturing facility. None of Kutkin's men must be allowed to leave the base.
You're almost home free. The primary target is the machine shop used to fashion the nuclear core. The secondary target is the base generator. Expect some serious opposition. A lot of the guards are ex-military and they're well armed. And remember, try to minimize casualties among the base scientists. You might also be interested to learn that Dr. Holt has some information about our anonymous informant.
We now believe that the man who's been feeding us information about Vezhizade and Kutkin is none other than Lukyan Barsukov, the Russian godfather himself. Apparently, he's had his suspicions about his son-in-law for years, but he needed us to dig up the dirt. While you've been hanging out north of the Arctic Circle, Moscow and St. Petersburg have been caught in the middle of a full-scale gang war. Dozens of people on both sides are already dead. We'll need Barsukov's input if we're going to find Kutkin. I'm going to see if I can contact him directly. Wish me luck.
This one is important, folks. I'm counting on you.
Что за черт?
Сдаюсь! 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 Сдаюсь!
Objective completed.
Tango down! Threat neutralized.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Frost Light. Susan Holt and Lukian Barsukov have been captured by Kutkin's men and taken to his spa near Smolensk. Barsukov is believed to possess valuable information about Vezirjade's nuclear capabilities. Your mission is to take the spa by force and free both Holt and Barsukov.
Bad news. We recovered 2 devices from the Siberian operation, but the records show that 2 more have already been transported west. We think Kutkin has them, but he'll be looking to make the exchange with Vezirjade as soon as possible. That exchange cannot be allowed to take place. A bomb that size detonated in a major metropolitan area would kill millions. Barsukov was betrayed by his own men. Apparently, Kutkin had been plotting to get rid of the old man for years. It was just our bad luck that Dr. Holt happened to be at his house when they came for him. We've got to get them out and find out what they know before the devices change hands.
careful out there. Tango's in sight. Check. Come with me. Check.
Lead the way.
It's okay. You're
Right
safe
behind
now.
you.
Objective completed.
Come with me.
Objective completed.
Right
Behind
behind
you.
you.
Escorting precious cargo.
Operation Hero Claw. Information provided by Barsukov has revealed that Kutkin is planning to personally deliver the 2 remaining nuclear devices to Vezijade's men in a train yard in Moscow. Your mission is to raid the site and prevent the exchange from taking place.
We don't have much time. The bombs will be transported in 2 suitcases. You'll need to take out the couriers quickly. If Kutkin is tipped off to what's going on, he may detonate the devices on the spot. You can imagine what the Russian military response will be if Moscow suddenly vanishes under a mushroom cloud. We could be talking World War III here.
You guys don't fool around. The way you got us out of Kutkin's spa, just amazing. I think Kutkin is cracking up. On some level, he's got to know his days are numbered. That makes him all the more dangerous. There's no telling what he will do.
You know, there is an expression, how you say, honor among thieves. That may be true, but Maxime is family. Maxime was family. And if there is no honor in family, then there is no honor anywhere. And Russia has become, just like America today, is the money that matters, not honor. Not family. Only the money.
Best of the best. Remember that. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Roger that. Check.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Ebony Horse. Upon interrogation, one of Vezirjade's men has revealed the location of his base of operations in Azerbaijan. Your mission is to raid this stronghold, take Vezirjade into custody, and destroy the heart of his terrorist organization.
Good work in Moscow. Talk about the nick of time. The devices have both been disarmed. Their yields were in the 100 kiloton range. Definitely powerful enough to flatten a city. The Algeri government has seen the writing on the wall and has already washed its hands of Vezirjade. We've been given the mandate to go in and flush him out. His stronghold is a 400-year-old Persian fortress in the hills near the Caspian Sea. His guards are well-trained, well-armed, and fanatically loyal. They won't give up without a bitter fight. Our orders are to take Vezirjade alive, but I doubt he'll give you that option.
careful out there. Check.
Тревога! 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 Не могу больше!
Acknowledged. Check.
Mission success. Objective completed. Operation Zero Gambit. Maxim Kutkin and a small group of his followers have seized the Cherkazy nuclear power plant in Ukraine. They are threatening to shut off its cooling system, triggering a reactor meltdown. Your mission is to retake the plant and neutralize the terrorists before they can initiate this event.
Kutkin wasn't killed at the Moscow train yard after all. The body we thought was his actually belonged to one of his lieutenants. He's been issuing demands non-stop since his men stormed the plant 12 hours ago, but none of them make any sense. It's obvious that he's gone off the deep end. If he carries out his threat, we're talking a virtual rerun of Chernobyl. Tens of thousands of square miles of Ukrainian countryside contaminated with radioactive waste. The cooling system can be shut down from either of two control rooms at opposite ends of the plant. You'll have to hit them both, almost simultaneously. Good luck, and Godspeed.
The situation is extremely delicate. Kutkin is a dead man, and he knows it. The only thing he cares about is taking as many people as possible with him. If he gets even a hint that you're moving against him, bang, he'll pull the trigger. Our thoughts and prayers will be with you. Take care, and how does John put it? Watch your six.
This one is important, folks. I'm counting on you.
Roger that.
Objective completed.
Acknowledged. Tango down. Roger that. Acknowledged. Roger that. Check.
Objective completed.
Check. Stand by. Check.
Убегай, убегай, убегай!
Moving out. Threat neutralized. Roger that. Acknowledged.
Ubicado!
Got him. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Check.
Commander!
Well, it's all over but the mopping up. We got a definite ID on Kutkin's body. He won't be coming back for an encore. According to intel, all that's left of his operation is the small fry anyway. The same for Vezirjades. The Russian authorities have started making arrests, and every kilo of missing plutonium has been accounted for. Because of his help, Barsukov has been granted total immunity in the matter. The last report I got, he and his daughter have left Moscow and have moved to Smolensk to take over operation of Kutkin's spa. Sly old crook. He claims he's retired from business. What business that would be, of course, he declines to say. Somehow I think we haven't heard the last of Lukian. Susan sends her regards. Rest up, team. You deserve it. Clark out.
Maxime was a fool, but he had excellent taste. I will be quite comfortable here. Yes, what is it?
A matter for your attention, Lukian, concerning our branch office in Odessa.
Can't it wait? I am weary for my trip.
It is urgent, Lukian. The Ukrainians, the brothers, they say they won't pay.
Mr. Clark, it has been a pleasure working together, yes? But we should part company while we are still friends. And friends do not spy on each other, The communists, privacy they never understood. But you are American. You understand how precious a man's privacy can be. Farewell, Mr. Clark.